Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Today I'm going to bring you another Qimen Dunjia manifestation. This one is also extremely auspicious, like the one I've talked about just a few days ago. However, this one is slightly different in its application and it's called Flying Bird Falls into Cave. Basically, what that means is that without any effort whatsoever, luck is just going to fall into your lap. With the previous one, the one that I've posted a few days ago, the Green Dragon Return, there you actually have to be much more proactive. Here, this one requires very little effort from you, and with the slightest effort or with the slightest action, you can actually reap massive results. The flying bird into cave formation is formed when you have in a Qimen chart the Bing fire stem on top and at the bottom the Jia wood or the Wu earth. So this is actually the reverse of the green dragon return formation. And because this is a this has to do with activity and sort of like instant good luck, we are using the hour charts for this, not the year chart, destiny chart, month chart, or day chart. We're looking for this formation in an hour chart. Now, what you can actually use this for. So the flying bird falls into cave formation is a formation that is very good if you use it for trading or investments, for example. So if you are aligning yourself with this particular energy when you're doing an investment, then with very little effort or very little input from your end, you reap the best results. It's also very good if you're looking for nobleman help. So if you're looking for any help from anybody, be that in a personal or in a professional context, picking up the phone and kind of asking for help, and immediately you will be receiving help, and probably in a way that you didn't even expect. It's also very good to build and grow personal relationships. So, maybe you want to sit down with someone, have a conversation with a family member, a friend, or your spouse about a particular issue. And, without you even trying too hard, you're going to get the outcome that you want. And it's generally very good for any new ventures, anything new that you want to try. You just put in a little bit of effort and you get maximum results. Yeah, so basically, this is a much more passive, so to speak. Passive is not the right word, but you don't have to try that hard to make things happen in your favor. That's essentially what flying bird falls into cave means. Now, the next really good formation that we get is on the 24th of June between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. in the south. So as you can see here, we have Bing fire stem at the top and Wu earth at the bottom, right? So this is these Jie, flying birds fall into cave formation, right? So very auspicious, and this is found in the south on the 24th of June, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Now, you don't need to convert this into any other time zone. Just use the local time zone wherever you are. And then what you do, very simple. Ideally, first thing, you actually sit down in the south to do a little meditation. Now, if you cannot sit down in the south, anywhere in your home is fine as well. Home or office, by the way. But as long as you're aligned with the south. So best case, you identify the south sector of your home or office. Yeah, just use a compass, stand in the center of your home or office, check where the south is. You identify the south area, you sit there, and then you sit in such a way that also the back of your head points towards the south. Now, if it's not possible for you to do that, you can just sit anywhere, even outside in a park or at the beach, or somewhere in a shopping mall. You just go to a bathroom and you sit in such a way that the back of your head points towards the south. Yeah, it doesn't really matter that much where you are, but if you have the option or the opportunity to also locate yourself in the south of your home or your office, then it works even better. So you do that, and then you go into sage mode, which Those of you who have been following me for some time, you're very familiar with this. This is very easy. Close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, and then still with your eyes closed, mentally, so not out loud, mentally count down from 64 down to 1. Once you are at 1, still with your eyes closed, you take 1 deep breath, and then you put out a wish to the universe for the sort of outcome or for the kind of good luck that you want to happen. So be that in relationship or in business or whatever, or maybe just receiving some help. Once you've done that, you count yourself up from 1 to 5, and then you do something that furthers this particular wish. So, you pick up the phone, call someone, or send a message to someone. Or, if you wanted to have a good outcome in terms of trade and investment, maybe you sit down with someone who is very good at investing, and maybe you get some advice. And with that, you then take action, right? So whatever it is that you've inquired about or that you wished for, you then also take action. And again, even the smallest action will actually give you really, really good results, or the best results possible in this particular instance. Now, you can also use this, for example, to, if you already know, okay, this is on the 24th of June between 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., maybe you want to have a really good relationship outcome. So you set up a meeting, maybe a dinner or sort of like a drinks meeting with someone. And you make sure that you get there early and that you sit or stand in such a way that your back is towards the south. And then you have this conversation or whatever it is that you need to clear with the person that you're meeting, right? So this can also be a business meeting, for example, or a meeting with a nobleman, someone who you're trying to ask for help. Again, as long as you do this at that particular hour, at that particular time, and you yourself with your back towards the south while you're having the meeting or while you're having the conversation. Yeah, again, very little effort actually brings a big outcome. Whereas with the green dragon return, you need to put in a lot more effort. Yeah, it takes much more effort and maybe a bigger type of action, being more proactive. All right. So let me know how this goes for you. Let me know what you've been trying to do and what the outcome is. Put it in the comment section below. And if you would like to have a Qimen Destiny reading with me, do get in touch. My email address is in the description to the video. And in the meantime, please give me a thumbs up for this video. Please subscribe to my channel. I post 3 times a week and hopefully always with content that's interesting, engaging, and instantly actionable. And also please share this video with anybody who may be interested. All right, see you guys soon. Take care.